Have you ever wondered, why does inner peace always seem out of reach? Is it because life keeps getting busier, or the worries never seem to end? Don't lose hope. Buddha teaches that peace isn't something far away, it's a state you can achieve right here and now, if you practice the right way. Today, let's uncover 5 simple secrets to living a peaceful life every day, inspired by Buddhist philosophy. Don't miss out, this might just change your life forever. Secret 1. Practice gratitude for the little things. Buddha teaches that gratitude is the foundation of a peaceful mind. Each morning, before starting your day, close your eyes and think of 3 things you're grateful for. It could be a good night's sleep, a warm cup of tea, or the presence of loved ones. This simple habit not only sets a positive tone for your day but also shifts your mind away from feelings of lack. Are you ready to start practicing gratitude today? Share one thing you're grateful for in the comments below. Secret 2. Be present with mindfulness. Peace comes from living fully in the present moment. Buddha teaches that when your mind constantly dwells on the past or worries about the future, you're missing the most precious gift, the present. Take a few moments each day to practice mindfulness. Whether by focusing on your breath, feeling the warmth of the sun, or listening to the sounds of nature. Have you ever tried slowing down and observing the present moment? Tell us about your experience in the comments. Secret 3. Let go of attachments. We often suffer because of unmet expectations. Buddha teaches that the root of all suffering is attachment. Learn to let go of things you cannot control, like other people's opinions or unexpected events. When you let go, your mind will naturally feel lighter. What's something that's been bothering you? Write it down and try letting it go today. Secret 4. Spread compassion. Compassion is one of the core values of Buddhist teachings. When you practice kindness and forgiveness, not just toward others but also toward yourself, you'll find true tranquility. A kind word, a simple act of help, or even a smile can bring happiness not only to others but also to you. Today, try doing one small act of kindness and let us know how it made you feel. Secret 5. Connect with nature. Buddha teaches that nature is a sanctuary for peace and healing. Spend at least a few minutes each day taking a walk, enjoying the scenery, or simply sitting under a tree and breathing fresh air. Nature helps you reconnect with yourself and melts away stress. Where is your favorite peaceful spot in nature? Share it with us. Peace isn't something distant, it's found in the little actions you take every day. Start with these 5 simple secrets, and you'll notice a positive change in your life. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like, share this video to spread the message, and subscribe to Life Lessons so you won't miss more meaningful life teachings. See you in the next video. Which secret resonates with you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Secret 1. Practice gratitude for the little things. Have you ever paused amidst your busy day to simply appreciate the small, beautiful moments around you? Perhaps it was the soft warmth of morning sunlight on your face, the comforting aroma of freshly brewed tea, or the quiet presence of someone who cares deeply for you. These are the little things that often go unnoticed, yet they carry immense power to nurture our inner peace. Buddha's teachings emphasize that gratitude is not just a fleeting feeling, it is a profound spiritual practice that can lead to a life of balance, joy, and liberation. Why gratitude matters in Buddhist philosophy. In Buddhist teachings, gratitude is considered a key element of mindfulness and right thought, 2 critical aspects of the Noble Eightfold Path. Buddha taught that our suffering often stems from dissatisfaction, a mind that fixates on what we lack rather than what we have. This craving, or tanha, blinds us to the abundance already present in our lives. Gratitude, when practiced consistently, acts as an antidote to this craving. It shifts our focus from longing to appreciation, from scarcity to sufficiency, and ultimately from suffering to contentment. Gratitude also cultivates humility, reminding us of our interconnectedness with the world. Every moment, every breath, and every experience is supported by countless beings and conditions. A cup of tea, for example, is not just tea, it is the effort of farmers, the nourishment of rain, the energy of the sun, and the kindness of the person who served it. Recognizing this interconnectedness helps us develop a deep sense of reverence for life and the world around us. How to cultivate gratitude in everyday life. 1. Morning Gratitude Ritual. Begin your day with a moment of quiet reflection. Before checking your phone or diving into the day's tasks, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Ask yourself, oh, what am I grateful for today? Oh, who has supported me or brought joy into my life? Oh, what small miracles surround me right now? Choose 3 things that resonate deeply. They don't need to be grand. Sometimes the simplest things, like a comfortable pillow or the sound of birds chirping, can fill your heart with peace. This practice helps frame your day in positivity, grounding you in the present moment. 2. Gratitude Journal. Writing can be a powerful tool for cultivating gratitude. Each evening, take a few minutes to jot down 5 things you are grateful for. These can include specific experiences, people, or even challenges that taught you valuable lessons. Over time, this journal becomes a tangible record of blessings, serving as a source of inspiration during difficult times. 3. Expressing gratitude to others. In Buddhist practice, gratitude extends beyond internal reflection, it includes expressing thanks to those who have impacted your life. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you note, a kind word, or a simple smile. Showing appreciation strengthens relationships and spreads positivity. 4. Gratitude in adversity. One of the most profound aspects of gratitude is learning to appreciate difficulties. Buddha taught that suffering is a natural part of life, but within it lies the potential for growth and understanding. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, oh, what lesson is this experience teaching me? Oh, how can I use this situation to grow wiser or more compassionate? Finding gratitude in hardship transforms pain into a stepping stone for spiritual development. Gratitude and the present moment. Buddhist philosophy often highlights the importance of living in the now. Gratitude anchors us to the present, encouraging us to savor what is rather than dwell on what was or might be. For example, as you drink a cup of tea, practice mindfulness by fully experiencing its warmth, taste, and aroma. Recognize the effort and elements that brought this moment to you. This simple act transforms an ordinary moment into a sacred experience of connection and appreciation. Overcoming obstacles to gratitude. Sometimes, practicing gratitude can feel difficult, especially during periods of intense stress or loss. In these moments, it's helpful to remember that gratitude isn't about ignoring pain or forcing positivity. Instead, it's about finding balance, acknowledging the difficulty while seeking out the light within the darkness. Start small. If you're struggling, begin by focusing on one thing, no matter how small, that you can appreciate. Shift perspective, reflect on what life might be like without certain comforts or people, then recognize the value of their presence. Be patient, like any practice. Gratitude takes time to cultivate. Approach it with kindness and persistence, and it will grow naturally. The ripple effect of gratitude. Gratitude is not only transformative for the individual but also for the world around them. When you practice gratitude, you radiate positivity and compassion, influencing others to do the same. This creates a ripple effect, spreading joy and kindness far beyond what you might imagine. Buddha's teachings remind us that every thought and action carries energy. By choosing gratitude, you contribute to a more peaceful, harmonious world. Imagine if everyone started their day by acknowledging 3 things they're grateful for. How might that shift the collective consciousness of humanity? Today, I invite you to begin your gratitude journey. Pause for a moment and reflect. What is one thing, right now, that you are grateful for? How can you express this gratitude in a meaningful way? Leave your answer in the comments below. Let's create a space of shared appreciation and inspiration. If this practice resonates with you, share this video with someone who might need a little reminder of the beauty in their life. Secret 2: Be present with mindfulness. Have you ever noticed how often your mind drifts? It races back to memories of the past, reliving moments of regret or joy, or leaps into the future, worrying about what's yet to come. This mental chatter keeps us trapped in a cycle of distraction, preventing us from experiencing the beauty of the present moment. Buddha's teachings offer a simple but profound solution: mindfulness. By living fully in the present, we can unlock a deep sense of peace and clarity that transforms the way we approach life. The precious gift of the present. In Buddhist philosophy, the present moment is regarded as the only reality. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come, only the present moment is truly alive. Buddha likened the mind to a monkey, constantly jumping from one branch of thought to another. Without mindfulness, we become like this restless monkey, endlessly chasing after illusions of happiness and security. Being present with mindfulness doesn't mean ignoring the past or future, it means recognizing their place without letting them dominate your awareness. For example, reflecting on the past can provide valuable lessons, and planning for the future is necessary for growth. However, when these reflections take over your mind, they rob you of the peace that can only be found in the here and now. Mindfulness as the path to peace. Mindfulness, or sati in Pali, is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's a core teaching in Buddhism and forms the foundation for meditation and spiritual growth. By cultivating mindfulness, we develop the ability to observe our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without becoming entangled in them. Buddha taught that mindfulness is a tool to end suffering. When we're mindful, we see things as they truly are, not as we imagine them to be. This clarity allows us to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and compassion instead of reacting impulsively. How to practice mindfulness in everyday life. 1. Mindful breathing. The breath is a powerful anchor to the present moment. It's always with you, offering a steady rhythm to focus on. To practice mindful breathing. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs. Slowly exhale, noticing the sensation of the breath leaving your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This simple exercise can be done anytime, anywhere. It's particularly helpful in moments of stress, as it calms the mind and brings you back to the present. 2. Mindful observation. Choose a natural element to observe, a flower, a tree, or even the sky. Focus your attention entirely on this object. Notice its colors, shapes, textures, and movements. Let go of any thoughts or judgments, simply experiencing the beauty of what's in front of you. This practice helps you reconnect with the world around you and fosters a sense of wonder and gratitude. 3. Mindful eating. Buddha often emphasized the importance of being present during meals. Instead of eating mindlessly while scrolling through your phone or watching TV, try this. Sit quietly with your food. Take a moment to appreciate its appearance, aroma, and the effort that went into preparing it. Chew slowly, savoring each bite. Mindful eating not only enhances your enjoyment of food but also promotes healthier habits and a deeper connection to your body's needs. 4. Mindful walking. Walking meditation is a wonderful way to integrate mindfulness into your daily routine. As you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your steps, and the movement of your body. Notice the sights and sounds around you without getting lost in thought. Overcoming challenges in mindfulness practice. Like any skill, mindfulness takes time and effort to develop. One common challenge is the tendency for the mind to wander. When this happens, remember that mindfulness is not about forcing your mind to stay still. It's about gently guiding it back to the present each time it strays. Another challenge is impatience. In our fast-paced world, we often expect instant results. However, mindfulness is a gradual process, much like planting a seed and watching it grow. Trust in the practice and give yourself the grace to progress at your own pace. The ripple effects of mindfulness. When you practice mindfulness, its benefits extend far beyond your own well-being. Mindfulness fosters greater empathy, helping you connect more deeply with others. It enhances your ability to listen and communicate, improving your relationships. In addition, mindfulness strengthens your resilience. By staying present, you're better equipped to handle life's ups and downs with calm and clarity. You'll find that many of the worries that once consumed you lose their grip when you focus on the now. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. How often do you truly live in the present? What's one small step you can take today to practice mindfulness? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. By sharing, you not only inspire yourself but also encourage others to embark on this journey of mindful living. Secret 3. Let go of attachments. We often suffer because of unmet expectations. Buddha teaches that the root of all suffering is attachment. This attachment binds us to desires, expectations, and outcomes, often leaving us in a cycle of dissatisfaction and pain. Letting go, however, does not mean detachment from life itself, it means embracing it without clinging. Consider the simple metaphor of holding sand in your hand. If you grasp it tightly, it slips away faster. But if you hold it gently, it remains in your palm. This is the essence of letting go. When we release our grip on things we cannot control, such as other people's opinions, unexpected events, or past grievances, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Why do attachments cause suffering? Attachments stem from our deep-seated need for security and permanence. We attach ourselves to material possessions, relationships, ambitions, and even our own self-image. Yet, life is inherently impermanent. Everything is subject to change, jobs come and go, relationships evolve, and circumstances shift. Clinging to what is fleeting creates tension between reality and our expectations. This tension is the source of our anguish. Take, for instance, a cherished friendship that fades over time. The pain of losing that connection often stems not from the natural course of life, but from our attachment to the way things were. We resist the reality of change and cling to a static ideal. Buddha's wisdom teaches us to recognize this resistance and instead flow with the impermanence of life. The path to letting go. 1. Awareness. The first step in letting go is recognizing what we are holding on to. Are you clinging to a past mistake, a desire for validation, or a fear of the future? Awareness shines a light on our attachments and helps us see them clearly. 2. Acceptance. Accepting that some things are beyond our control is a powerful act of surrender. Resistance only fuels suffering. By embracing uncertainty and impermanence, we create space for peace and resilience. 3. Practice non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean apathy. It means engaging with life wholeheartedly but without clinging to outcomes. For example, strive for success, but let go of the need for recognition. Love deeply, but release the fear of loss. 4. Mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness practices help us observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. These practices cultivate a sense of presence and help us detach from unhealthy attachments. When you notice yourself clinging to something, take a deep breath and gently redirect your focus to the present moment. 5. Gratitude. Shifting your mindset from lack to abundance is a transformative way to release attachments. Instead of lamenting what you don't have, appreciate what you do. Gratitude fosters contentment and diminishes the urge to cling. Real-life application. Think of something that has been bothering you recently. Perhaps it's an unresolved argument, a missed opportunity, or a fear of the unknown. Write it down. Reflect on why it holds power over you. Is it because you're attached to a specific outcome or expectation? Now, imagine releasing that attachment. Visualize the weight lifting off your shoulders. How does it feel? Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or dismissing your feelings. It means making peace with them. For example, if you're upset about a career setback, acknowledge your disappointment but recognize that it doesn't define your worth. Shift your focus to what you can learn from the experience and move forward. The benefits of letting go. When you let go of attachments, your mind naturally feels lighter. You free up mental energy to focus on the present, cultivate joy, and pursue meaningful goals. Relationships improve because you no longer impose unrealistic expectations on others. Inner peace becomes attainable because you're no longer trapped in a cycle of longing and dissatisfaction. What's something that's been bothering you? Write it down and try letting it go today. Reflect on the words of Buddha, you only lose what you cling to. By releasing our grip on impermanence, we open ourselves to the beauty and freedom of the present moment. Letting go is not a one-time act but a continuous practice. Each moment offers an opportunity to release and renew. Embrace this practice, and watch as your life transforms. Secret 4. Spread compassion. Compassion lies at the heart of Buddhist philosophy, a value so transformative that it can bridge divides, heal wounds, and cultivate deep inner peace. True compassion is not limited to grand gestures or selective kindness, it is a boundless quality that permeates all interactions when practiced mindfully. Let us explore the profound layers of compassion as taught in Buddhism and understand how it can radically change our relationship with ourselves, others, and the world. What is compassion according to Buddhism? In Buddhism, compassion, karu, is not just a feeling but an active desire to alleviate the suffering of others. It extends beyond mere sympathy or pity and involves deep empathy combined with actionable intent. It is rooted in the understanding of interconnectedness. Recognizing that the happiness and pain of others are inseparably tied to our own. The Buddha described compassion as a quivering of the heart for the suffering of all beings. This includes humans, animals, and even those who may have wronged us. Importantly, compassion begins with oneself, a practice that many overlook in their quest to be kind to others. Why is compassion vital? Compassion creates a ripple effect that transforms both the giver and the receiver. It fosters a sense of connection, reduces isolation, and diminishes the ego's hold on the self. When we act compassionately, we tap into a higher purpose and transcend the confines of selfish desires. Moreover, neuroscience supports what Buddhism has long taught. Acts of compassion activate the brain's reward centers, releasing endorphins and oxytocin, the feel-good hormones. This proves that kindness is not only morally beneficial but also physically and emotionally rewarding. Compassion towards oneself. Often, we are our harshest critics. We replay past mistakes, magnify our flaws, and set impossible standards for ourselves. Buddhist teachings emphasize that self-compassion is the foundation for extending kindness outward. Self-compassion involves 3 core practices. 1. Mindfulness, acknowledge your pain without judgment. Suppressing negative emotions only deepens suffering. Instead, gently observe your feelings with an open heart. 2. Self-kindness, treat yourself as you would a close friend. Offer words of encouragement and forgiveness when you stumble. 3. Common humanity. Recognize that suffering is a shared human experience. You are not alone in your struggles, everyone faces challenges. By nurturing self-compassion, we cultivate a sense of worthiness that enables us to offer authentic care to others. Compassion towards others. Practicing compassion towards others can be as simple as holding the door open, listening attentively, or offering a genuine compliment. But it can also involve more profound acts, such as forgiving someone who has wronged you or standing up for a cause that alleviates suffering. The role of forgiveness. Forgiveness is an essential component of compassion. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a heavy stone, it only weighs us down. By forgiving, we liberate ourselves from the chains of anger and open our hearts to peace. The Buddha once told a story of two monks who were wronged by a villager. One monk forgave the man immediately, while the other held on to his anger for years. When they met again, the forgiving monk radiated peace, while the other was consumed by bitterness. This tale illustrates how forgiveness is not for the benefit of the wrongdoer but for the one who forgives. Acts of kindness. Kindness is the outward expression of compassion. It doesn't need to be extravagant. A smile, a kind word, or helping a stranger can create ripples of positivity. These acts not only brighten someone else's day but also bring us immense joy. Imagine a workplace where one colleague helps another finish a project or a neighborhood where residents support each other during difficult times. These small acts foster a sense of community and mutual respect. Overcoming barriers to compassion. While compassion is a noble ideal, practicing it consistently can be challenging. Ego, judgment, and fear often obstruct our ability to connect with others. 1. Ego. Sometimes, we view compassion as a weakness or worry it will make us vulnerable. In truth, compassion requires immense strength and courage. When we let go of the ego's need for superiority, we can connect with others on a deeper level. 2. Judgment. We often reserve compassion for those we deem deserving. Buddhism teaches that everyone, regardless of their actions, is worthy of compassion. This doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior but recognizing that suffering often drives unkind actions. 3. Fear. Fear of being hurt or taken advantage of can prevent us from being compassionate. While setting healthy boundaries is important, it's equally vital to recognize that withholding kindness out of fear ultimately isolates us. Compassion in action. A daily practice. To make compassion a daily habit, try incorporating these practices into your routine. Morning intention. Begin each day with a simple intention. May I be kind and compassionate today. Loving kindness meditation. Spend a few minutes visualizing yourself, loved ones, acquaintances, and even those you struggle with. Silently repeat. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Gratitude journal. At the end of the day, write down one act of kindness you gave or received. Reflect on how it made you feel. Random acts of kindness. Look for opportunities to help others throughout the day. This could be donating to a charity, offering someone a seat, or simply listening with empathy. How compassion transforms lives. Compassion has the power to heal even the deepest wounds. There are countless stories of individuals who turned their lives around through kindness. One notable example is a woman who forgave the man responsible for her child's death and began advocating for restorative justice. Her act of forgiveness not only brought her peace but also inspired others to practice compassion in their lives. In our own lives, we can start small. Perhaps it's reaching out to an estranged friend, offering help to a struggling coworker, or simply being more patient with a loved one. These acts may seem minor but can have profound effects on the people around us. Today, try doing one small act of kindness. It could be as simple as smiling at a stranger, writing a heartfelt note, or offering to help someone in need. Then, reflect, how did it make you feel? Did it bring a sense of lightness or joy? Compassion is not just an action but a way of being. By practicing kindness and forgiveness, not just towards others but also towards ourselves, we create a more harmonious world. As the Buddha said, in separateness lies the world's greatest misery. In compassion lies the world's true strength. The journey toward compassion is ongoing. Each moment offers an opportunity to choose kindness, empathy, and understanding. Embrace it. And watch how your life transforms in beautiful, unexpected ways. Secret 5, Connect with Nature. Buddhism reveres nature as a profound teacher and sanctuary for the soul. The Buddha himself attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, symbolizing the deep connection between nature and spiritual awakening. In the modern world, where distractions are many and serenity is scarce, the teachings on nature's role in our spiritual and emotional well-being are more relevant than ever. This exploration of connecting with nature will not only draw from Buddhist wisdom but also offer practical insights on how to make nature a daily refuge, inviting tranquility and balance into your life. Nature as a mirror of life. Nature is the ultimate embodiment of impermanence, one of the core teachings of Buddhism. The changing seasons, the blooming and withering of flowers, and the cycles of day and night are vivid reminders that all things are transient. Observing these cycles in nature can teach us to accept the impermanence in our own lives with grace and understanding. Consider a river, it flows continuously, never stagnant, carving its path with patience and persistence. This flow mirrors our journey in life, dynamic, ever-changing, and sometimes unpredictable. When we connect with nature, we find reflections of our struggles and triumphs, helping us gain clarity and perspective. The healing power of nature. Nature has an innate ability to heal. Modern research aligns with Buddhist teachings, showing that time spent in natural environments lowers stress, reduces anxiety, and fosters mental clarity. When we immerse ourselves in the natural world, we create space to process emotions, let go of worries, and reconnect with our true selves. The simple act of sitting under a tree and listening to the rustling leaves can quiet a restless mind. Walking barefoot on the earth grounds us, helping us feel supported and connected to something larger than ourselves. These small moments have the power to dissolve tension and invite inner peace. Lessons from the Buddha's life. The Buddha's relationship with nature was not incidental, it was central to his teachings and practices. He was born in the lush gardens of Lumbini, meditated in forests, and attained enlightenment under a tree. Even after achieving enlightenment, he continued to teach and meditate in natural settings, emphasizing the importance of nature as a spiritual refuge. One of the most poignant stories is the Buddha's discourse on the Four Great Elements. He explained that the human body is made up of earth, water, fire, and air, the same elements that make up the natural world. By recognizing this interconnectedness, we cultivate humility and gratitude, understanding that we are not separate from nature but deeply entwined with it. Practical ways to connect with nature. 1. Mindful walking in nature. Walking meditation is a practice deeply rooted in Buddhist tradition. It involves walking slowly and mindfully, paying attention to each step and breath. When practiced in nature, it becomes even more profound. Find a quiet path, whether in a park, forest, or beach. With each step, feel the earth beneath your feet. Notice the sound of birds, the rustling leaves, or the gentle breeze on your skin. This practice not only calms the mind but also deepens your appreciation for the beauty around you. 2. Sitting under a tree. The Buddha's enlightenment under the Bodhi tree is a reminder of the power of stillness in nature. Choose a tree that feels inviting and sit beneath it. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Visualize the tree's roots grounding you and its branches sheltering you. This simple practice can be profoundly grounding and nourishing for the soul. 3. Daily rituals in nature. Incorporate small, intentional acts into your routine. Start your day by stepping outside to feel the morning air. End your day by watching the sunset or gazing at the stars. These moments anchor you in the present and help dissolve the stress of daily life. 4. Create a nature sanctuary at home. If you're unable to spend much time outdoors, bring elements of nature into your home. Surround yourself with plants, decorate with natural materials, or open your windows to let in fresh air and sunlight. These small changes can create a calming environment that mirrors the serenity of the natural world. The spiritual connection. Buddhism teaches that nature is not separate from the sacred. It is the sacred. The mountains, rivers, forests, and skies are seen as manifestations of the Dharma, or the universal truth. When we spend time in nature, we are not merely observers but participants in its sacred dance. Engaging with nature mindfully allows us to tap into the interconnectedness of all life. For example, when you watch a flower bloom, you are witnessing a miracle, a delicate interplay of sunlight, water, and earth. This awareness fosters a sense of wonder and gratitude, qualities that are essential for spiritual growth. Overcoming disconnection. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, many of us have lost our connection to nature. We spend hours indoors, glued to screens, and rarely pause to appreciate the natural world. Rebuilding this connection requires intention and commitment. 1. Limit screen time. Set aside time each day to disconnect from devices and connect with the outdoors. Even a short break can make a difference. 2. Plan nature escapes. Schedule regular trips to natural settings. Whether it's a nearby park, a hiking trail, or a weekend getaway to the countryside. 3. Be present. Resist the urge to multitask when in nature. Leave your phone behind. Or use it only to capture moments of beauty. Stories of transformation. Many people have found profound healing and transformation through nature. One story tells of a man struggling with grief who began taking daily walks in a nearby forest. Over time, he found solace in the trees' quiet strength and the rhythmic sounds of the forest. These walks became a form of meditation, helping him process his emotions and find peace. Similarly, a woman battling burnout discovered the power of gardening. Digging her hands into the soil, planting seeds, and watching them grow became a source of renewal and joy. She described it as a return to herself and a reminder of life's simple yet profound beauty. Where is your favorite peaceful spot in nature? Is it a quiet corner of your garden, a scenic trail, or a bench by the lake? Make a plan to visit it today or in the coming week. Spend time there without distractions. Observe, breathe, and simply be. If you don't have a favorite spot yet, take this as an opportunity to explore. Find a place that resonates with you and make it your sanctuary. Each visit will deepen your connection to the natural world and to yourself. Nature is a sanctuary, a teacher, and a source of endless inspiration. By reconnecting with the natural world, we align ourselves with the rhythms of life, dissolve stress, and cultivate a profound sense of peace. As the Buddha taught, if we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Let nature be your guide, your refuge, and your reminder of the sacredness of all existence. Take a step outside today and rediscover the tranquility that has always been waiting for you. Conclusion: the path to peace begins with you. Peace is not some distant, unattainable goal reserved for a chosen few. It's not hidden in the complexities of life or locked away in far-off places. Instead, peace resides in the present moment, within the simple choices you make each day. The teachings of the Buddha remind us that peace is a state of mind, a sanctuary that can be nurtured through conscious actions and a compassionate heart. The power of small changes. In our quest for happiness, we often overlook the profound impact of small, intentional actions. Yet, it's these seemingly insignificant steps that form the foundation of a peaceful life. By letting go of attachments, spreading compassion, and connecting with the natural world, we align ourselves with the universal truths of existence. The Buddha taught that the journey to peace begins within. Each time you choose to let go of anger, forgive someone who has wronged you, or extend kindness to a stranger, you are planting the seeds of tranquility in your heart. Over time, these seeds grow into a garden of peace that not only nourishes you but also inspires those around you. Reflecting on the 5 secrets. As you reflect on the 5 secrets shared in this journey, ask yourself, which one speaks to your heart the most? Is it the call to let go of attachments, freeing yourself from the burdens of unmet expectations? Or perhaps it's the practice of spreading compassion, offering kindness to others and yourself? Maybe you find solace in the connection with nature, where the gentle rhythm of the earth mirrors your own inner stillness. Or does the act of mindfulness, simply being present in the here and now, resonate deeply with your spirit? Each secret holds the power to transform your life, but their true strength lies in their integration. Together, they form a harmonious path that leads to enduring peace and happiness. Living the teachings. The beauty of these teachings is their simplicity. You don't need to make dramatic changes or embark on a grand quest to experience their benefits. Start small. Take a moment today to pause and breathe. Reach out to someone with a kind word or gesture. Spend a few minutes outside, soaking in the beauty of the natural world. These actions may seem modest, but they are profoundly transformative when practiced consistently. The more you embrace them, the more you'll notice a shift, not only in your own life but also in the lives of those around you. Join the conversation. Peace is a shared journey, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these 5 secrets resonates with you the most? Is there a particular teaching that has touched your heart or inspired you to make a change? Share your reflections in the comments below. Your story could be the spark that encourages someone else to take their first step toward a more peaceful life. Together, we can create a ripple effect of kindness, compassion, and understanding that spreads far beyond this moment. A final invitation. If these insights have been meaningful to you, don't keep them to yourself. Share this message with someone who might need it, a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. Let's spread the teachings of peace and mindfulness to as many people as possible. And if you'd like to continue exploring life's deepest lessons and the wisdom of the Buddha, be sure to subscribe to Life Lessons. Your journey toward peace and enlightenment has only just begun. And there's so much more to discover together. Remember, peace is not found by seeking it elsewhere, it is cultivated within. Take that first step today, and see how the world around you begins to change. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.